Good day, my name is Maricar Gallardo, and I will be reporting about Chapter 4 Materials Management. What is materials management? It is the process of planning and controlling material flows. It includes planning and procuring materials, supplier evaluation and selection, purchasing, shipping, warehousing and inventory, and materials distribution. Objectives of materials management. Material selection. It is the act of choosing the best suited material to achieve the requirements of a given application. Low operating cost means the elimination of operating expenses or the avoidance of future capital replacements expenditure as a result of new equipment installed or services performed by the performance contractor. Safety of materials. With a thorough management of materials, inbound, outbound, and on stock product will always be safe and secured to theft, damages, and expiration. Identification. Also called positive material identification, it is used to analyze and identify materials for quality assurance and quality control to verify proper alloy or material is being used. Classifications of materials. Direct materials. Raw materials can be direct raw materials, which are directly used in the manufacturing processes, such as wood for a chair, while the indirect materials are not part of the final product but are instead used comprehensively in the production process. Raw materials. It is the input goods or inventory that a company needs to manufacture its product, components, and parts. Just as raw materials are converted to finished goods in a manufacturing operation, components and parts are assembled into finished goods in an assembly operation. Maintenance, repair, and operating inventories MRO, items used in support of general operations and maintenance, such as office supplies, electrical parts and supplies, and janitorial supplies. Work in process goods represents partially complete goods. These goods are also referred to as goods in process. Finished goods are goods that have completed the manufacturing process but have not yet been sold or distributed to the end user. Resale goods are the products that a business either produces or buys in bulk to sell for the purpose of making a profit. Capital goods, goods that are used in producing other goods I sorry, rather than being bought by consumers. Construction materials, materials that are supply brought to the construction site by the contractor or a subcontractor for incorporation into the building of work. Hard goods or soft goods, also referred to as hardline and softline, represent the different type of goods a retailer offers. Soft goods include apparel and bedding. Hard goods encompass a broad range of products, including furniture, appliances, tools, electronics, jewelry, and sporting goods. Fuels and lubricants. It means all petroleum products used by the business, including diesel, petrol, heavy fuel oil, lubricants, and kerosene. Stationery goods, it includes writing material like paper, ink, pen, etc., which are used by the people involved in the process. Primary packing material, it includes glass, shrink film, flexible pouches, aluminum cans, and various other packaging materials. It is the first layer containing the finished product. Scopes of materials management. Material planning. It is the process in manufacturing that deals with determining the materials and quantities required in production and managing their flow to ensure timely order fulfillment. The factors affecting material planning are macro factors. Macro factors refers to the major external and uncontrollable factors that influence the decision making of an organization, while the macro factors refers to the environment which is in direct contact with company and affects the, rut- the routine activities of business straight away. Standardization is the process of developing, promoting, and possibly mandating standards based and compatible technologies and processes within a given industry. Specifications are divided generally into two main categories. Number one is performance specifications. It defines the functional requirements for the item, the environment in which it must operate, and interface and interchangeability characteristics. Next is technical specification. It is a detailed and comprehensive document that describes all technical procedures related to product development. Procurement and processing. Procurement is the process of finding and agreeing to the terms of a purchase. It includes identifying potential suppliers, negotiating contracts, and selecting the supplier that offers the best value for money, while purchasing is the actual act of buying goods and services. Quality control. It is a procedure or set of procedures intended to ensure that a manufactured product or performed service adheres to a defined set of quality criteria or meets the requirements of the client or customer. Packaging. The wrapping material around a consumer item that serves to contain, identify, describe, protect, display, promote, and otherwise make the product marketable and keep it clean. Storage. It is the space available for storing something, in particular allocated space in warehouse. Distribution. It is the action or process of supplying goods to stores and other businesses that sell to consumers. What is material handling? It is the movement, protection, storage, and control of materials and products throughout manufacturing, warehousing, distribution, consumption, and disposal. Types of material handling. Manual handling means transporting or supporting a load by hand or bodily force. It includes lifting, putting down, pushing, pulling, carrying, or moving loads. A load can be an object, person, or animal. Automated. Automated material handling system use computerized devices and robots instead of human labor to move, lift, pull, push, store, and retrieve products. Some examples include heavy equipment box lifts, conveyors, pallet lifting devices, and industrial lifting devices. Material handling equipment is a mechanical equipment used for the movement, storage, control, and protection of materials. The factors below are the things to consider in selecting a machine. Simple if operation. Before purchasing any machines or equipment, purchasing officers should always mind the ease of operation of what to be purchased. Flexibility. It refers to how much a system can change in order to create new product types. It also describes how a system can change the order of operations on a specific part. Durability. It is the ability of a physical product to remain functional without requiring excessive maintenance or repair. Portability. It is the quality of being light and small enough to be easily carried or moved. Benefit. The manual labor is replaced by machine. Greater accuracy and better result must be produced. Service. In purchasing a machine and equipment, the company should always check if the item has after sales service. Quick repairs and proper maintenance are essential for continuous performance of the machines. Operating costs are the ongoing expenses incurred from the normal day to day of running a business. Style. The design of the machine and equipment should be attractive since it also creates market and credibility to the business. Suppliers. When purchasing such machines and equipment, the business should always give priority to the supplier. Next is cost. Generally, when the cost increases, the performance will be better. Material handling equipment is classified into 4D. These are the transport equipment, positioning equipment, unit load, formation equipment, storage equipment, and the identification and control equipment. Transport equipment, it is used to move material from one location to another. Conveyors, the main purpose of a conveyor system is to move objects from one another. The design allows for movement of objects that are too heavy or too bulky for humans to carry by hand. Cranes. A crane is a type of machine generally equipped with a hoist rope, wire ropes or chains, and sheaves that can be used both to lift and lower materials and to move them horizontally. Industrial trucks, commonly called forklifts or lift trucks, are used in many industries primarily to move materials. Types of forklift. Reach truck are forklifts used in narrow aisle applications such as warehouses. Next is three-wheel forklift. It is called counterbalance forklift. The three-wheel variant is ideal for situations requiring the operator to turn and maneuver in circles. Four-wheel forklift can be electric powered and gasoline. Unit load formation equipment. If materials are self-retraining, then they can be formed into a unit load with no equipment. Examples of unit load formation equipment are pallets, skids, slip sheets, tote pans, bins or baskets, cartons, bags, and crates. Pallets. It is a flat transport structure which supports goods in a stable fashion while being lifted by a forklift, a pallet jack, a front loader, a jacking device, or an erect crane. Pallet boxes are a heavy-duty corrugated cardboard solution for the transportation and storage of bulky products. Storage equipment is any equipment used for holding or buffering materials over a period of time. Types of racking system. Number one is drive-through rack, are differentiated from drive-in system because they have a separate entry or exit point. Drive-in rack creates a cost-effective, high-density storage system that allows storage of pallet multiple position deep, reducing the space required for aisles. Flow-through rack, also known as pallet flow rack or gravity flow, is a high-density solution for fast-moving SKUs or where warehouse space may not be suitable for a roll form or structural pallet rack system. That's all for my report. Thank you for listening.